What's up everybody, and today we're going to be looking at Tip of the Spear Task Force Elite, a game still in early access from the developers over at Red Jake Studios, a multiplayer FPS with old school roots. Engage in infantry combat across urban and terrain-based maps in classic game modes. Now, Task Force tries to imitate games of old, and it really reminds me of a mixture of Counter-Strike, Delta Force 2, and Black Hawk Down. The accuracy rating is not really affected by standing, prone, hip fire, or down the sights, which gives you a lot more mobility. But with faraway enemies, you might want to use the sights to help keep on target. This game also has bullet drop, so you can try to master the snipers, if you can. I'll touch on this in a second. And many maps to play, which are open, but honestly don't have much variety to them. Most of them look like your sandy Middle Eastern town with different buildings. Now, remember, this is an early access game, and all of this is subject to change. I only fear that this may be an early access pit due to this game already being out for almost a year. And there's a lot of hiccups in this game. First and foremost, the genre. Now, I'm not saying indie developers can't make a multiplayer FPS, but most die off relatively quickly due to the lack of players or interest. With the major developers controlling this market, you need to make something extremely unique to stand out from the others, and this really isn't it. It looks like your run-of-the-mill indie FPS that you would see scrolling through Steam, and honestly just move on, which shows in the player count. On a Sunday around 2 p.m., there's only 24 other players online, divided between two servers when they all could have fit into one. So I'm going to do a negative, then a positive, just that way we're not bashing this game into the ground. A good thing about this game is its weapons. There are a limited amount of them, but the ones that are here look nice and handle quite well. Firing in any position or sight standing feels great, and the recoil is not overjarring. With many commonly known weapons like the M4, M16, M21 Sniper, 50 cal, AK-47, M60, RPD, and a few others, with utilities like smokes, flashbangs, grenades, RPGs, and claymores, each classed in either grenadier, medic, gunner, and sniper class. The maps have a few glaring issues that really need to be addressed. One is its lanes. Now, if you're not quite familiar with this term, lanes are used by developers to kind of funnel players to each other and keep the pace of battle. They may add a few shortcuts or vantage points, but try to focus on the lanes to keep entertainment up. This game has some maps that have somewhat good lanes, but there are so many back alleyways and perches that they truly encourage camping or sudden and quick deaths that can lead to a lot of confusion or lack of enjoyment. There's also one map that for some reason has one lane, and that's it, where a continuous death pick can happen and no way to change path or flank. You die repeatedly till you can push your way out. Luckily though, this is only one map. Then, like I said in the beginning, a lot of these maps look almost identical, just sandy towns with not much variety. The map I'm showing you right now is honestly not one map, but three. And could you honestly tell the difference? Because I couldn't. Game modes though are somewhat of a saving grace. I was only able to play King of the Hill and Capture the Flag, but I had fun with them. King of the Hill has a small issue of not highlighting the area in the game, only showing up on the map, but it played like you would imagine. Chaotic fun where everyone is converging on a single point on the map, with some maps giving you a helicopter to jump on that can take you to a vantage point above the capture area, or Humvees moving around the street to give you mobile cover you can use, which are both nice touches that change things up a little. Capture the Flag was an interesting one, and I honestly think I like this Capture the Flag the best out of any I've ever played. Instead of having a single center flag, or one near each team's spawn, this game gives you 9 flags for each team scattered throughout the map, and you need to pick up and return them to your base, creating small firefights all over the map and almost making every inch of the map a kill zone. I only played with about 6 to 8 people, but I could see this being a fun game mode with 28 players. Then, of course, there's Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch, but no one seems to be playing them. Now, the last negative I have for this game is with the snipers. The bullet drop is fine and seems to work the way it should. And it's not really to do with the class itself, it's due to the latency issue. It seems that whenever you go to shoot someone, it can go two ways. You hit them, or it looks like you hit them, and somehow they slide a few inches away, which makes sniping a gamble really, not much of a skill. Oh, and one small advice if the developers are watching, when a medic revives a teammate, they should not have a 5-second spawn armor that can lead to so many issues when you have an enemy who's revived who can kill you, but you can't kill them. So, of course, this game is still in early access, and many of these issues may get fixed, and things are subject to change during the development. I don't think this is a bad game. I had fun playing it, but it truly just made me want to go play Counter-Strike or Battlefield 4. It's making me want to play an FPS, but just not this FPS. Hopefully they make some huge improvements and make the game unique enough to stand out above the crowd. So if you guys do want to check it out, I have the Steam link down in the description, and as well as our Discord if you guys want to join. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys, and thanks for watching this video. But, like always guys, I'll see you in the next video, and have fun.